still a bit dewy out there to be able to. I'd like to ride very soon. And it's probably by 10 o'clock. So I've got about 20 minutes and then I'll get myself up and going with the pony. The horse thing. Get that happening. Oh, so sorry everyone. It's stuck and cut off. It's alright. This happens sometimes. On the outside, those darkness I try to tell you not so, breaking your heart and clearly tear you apart. Okay, is that happening? Okay, I don't know if I can be heard now, but I'm so sorry for not having sound. I had a call, so if you were watching, my apologies. And I tend to get sort of distracted, and then I forget that what I'm doing. Not what I'm doing now. Now I'm just making a cup of tea, and I'm fiddling with my kitchen. Packing away some stuff, getting myself ready. I'm aiming to be riding Ellie by 10:30. I just want to wait for it to get a little bit less damp out there. The grass is still quite wet. That's the only thing I dislike about the winter. It's lovely and cool to ride, but the grass can be very damp and wet and hard to navigate with a young horse, or with any horse really. I'm going to definitely move my backside and get on her today. I didn't ride yesterday, so we'll see how she goes today. Interesting. I think she'll be good. She'll be happy to be doing some kind of work, doing something. I might even just go down and ride out a little bit in that area and see if I can muster the courage. I may be able to do it. I hope so. Never say never. Always try. Give things a go. It's going to be a nice day. Despite the frosty grass earlier on. Lovely day. I've been walking around quite a bit, so it'd be nice to get on the back of the ponies, do a bit of okay. The kitchen window view isn't a bad one. It's actually pretty good. Pretty nice view. It's nice and warm in here. That's for sure. Hope everybody's having a good morning or evening, wherever you are. Enjoying your time. I gave El Chapo the cat had his first night sleeping inside. Downstairs with the other two cats, all in their own separate they've got little houses that they sleep in at night, so they don't fight and argue with one another. My cup of tea sound, which is really good. Ended up being pretty. He was a little upset about it. He's a wild cat. I can hear. Oh my God, he's inside. Hello. I didn't realise he's in the house. Oh dear. Hang on. Come on, Chappy. Come on, let's go. Come on. Let's go. Come on. Come out with Ma. Actually, come this way. Come on. Good boy. I don't know how he got in. He must have snuck past me. Come on, chap. Come on, Bob. All right, let's go this way. We'll go here. I'll grab my cup of tea. Hi, Wanda. So sorry about that. Yeah, I had a phone call night. I had to get it. And I forgot about the... Oh, that doesn't work properly either. Trying to get Chapo out of the house. Let me grab my... Chapo. I'll be back in just a second. I've got 3 cats that have gotten in the house that shouldn't be in there. All the ones that will upset Fizzy. Give me a sec. You get your head. No, don't you be growling at me. No, you behave. You be a good boy. You be a good boy. Okay, hang on, I'm back now. Ooh. Alright. What's the video about the corpse flower that's blooming? Oh, I think I've heard of those things. Yeah, they takes them like 50 years or something. Yeah, they smell like rotting meat. Yeah, I have seen about them. They're a type of they're like a weird fungally flower thing. Yeah, I have seen about them. Yeah, sorry earlier on about not having sound. And I was trying to find a pen and I couldn't find a pen that would work. And I was finding pencils that were all broken. I was like, oh, meat and chips. Big bag of them that lasts me several days. Oh. I'm going to do some writing in about half an hour. I'm going to go out and do some work with Ellie. I want to take her over the back and see if I can push myself. Well, first I'll go in the arena. But then I'll see if I can push myself past that boundary and go out the back. I haven't done it since that last episode, which wasn't really good. Just get a feel for it. No, there's a. When I lived in Sydney, my yard was very damp. We didn't have a lot of sun because there were big buildings around, and the house was built on a block that was very damp. And we had all these weird cactus things, and they actually looked like penises, but they smelt like terribly. They were like a weird plant that was coming up. We ended up having to spray something on. It was something that we had to put on there to dry it all up. What have been lime or something? I don't know what it was, but it ended up killing them off. But they were there for a couple of months, and they were god-awful things. They look like a red tulipy looking thing, but they were shaped like a penis, pretty much. They were strange. They were horrible. It happens when your soil's too damp and it's like a spore. Some kind of weird plant. The lady down the road had them as well. She was on a similar kind of lot with the same kind of shade issue and water drainage issue. I've got lots of mushrooms here. I love salt and vinegar chips, but I have to be very careful about how much I have because of the salt content. I get jittery. So Yuri, are you up with the puppy? So's just jumped up with Puppy, and Puppy's very uncomfortable. Puppy's leaving. You're scared, pup. So I just limit to myself to a few chips a day. A big giant bag will last me over a week sometimes. And no one else likes the salt and vinegar chips. I love salt and vinegar. Oh. Yeah. We've got these pretty little plants and they look really pretty. They're very dainty looking, but when they seed and the flower comes afterwards, they've got spines all through them and they're horrible too. They look like a carpet and they're horrible to tread on. The poor dogs get them stuck in their feet. And if you want to get rid of them, you have to really spray them very early on. We use vinegar to kill them. Vinegar is actually really good to kill off certain weeds. Because it's safe for the chickens. I don't like using chemicals around chickens. Or around wherever there's runoff and water goes into it. Oh, those chips are nice. I'm almost at the end of the bag. I think the puppy wants to taste one, but I don't think she'd like it. Give her a bit. Ah, Chapo. Papa, move. Move. Chapo. That was not meant for you. You don't have to be in everything. Here. There. Now Chapo wants salt and vinegar chips. Oh my God. He's actually eating them. Here. He's eating the salt and vinegar chips. Look at this. I'll just put some crumbs down for him. And he's eating them. You like salt and vinegar? Huh? I'm a bit shocked. Sayuri does like them too, though. They're a bit strange, aren't they? A bit of a weird taste. Yeah. You mightn't like them for very long. Oh dear. Oh, yeah. No, you can't, I don't like using chemicals at all. Just use things like sunlight soap mixtures and stuff like that. They work well on things like vegetables that you've got to eat. Tomatoes and stuff. If you plant, what are they called? Oh, they're an orange, marigolds. Marigolds are good to plant, companion plants around vegetables. They'll get rid of the pests. Somehow they emit something that the pests don't like. So a lot of people use marigolds. Yeah. Too close, yeah. I've seen a few people, I came across a channel about China where they had these high-rise people doing their garden trellises on the inside of their building, where they had it where the sunrise comes in during the day, mostly on that side. They were in a good part of the building, so they had sun literally all day, and they were growing some fantastic stuff inside their apartment. It was really good. Oh. Hope everyone's having a good night. Was your dinner good? Yeah. Oh. Okay, he's investigating the water. He's realising there's water there. He's trying to go to his little spot. He's crying about it. What's wrong? You know you can still climb the other side. If you go the other side, you can go up on your log. But there's water there, darling. I'm sorry. I know you weren't expecting that, but it is there. Unless you want to get your tootsies wet, you'll have to go the other way around. He's wagging his tail. He's not happy. Oh, yeah. Well, I've got the next 3 or 4 days covered with my sausage casserole. Thank goodness. I did another one straight after the other one. That's all I've been eating is sausage casserole. But it has such goodness in it. Like, you got your onion, your celery, your tomato, your potato, your sausage. And then you have a bit of rice. Not too much rice, but just a bit of rice. It's healthy. Really nice in cold weather too. Oh dear. I've had 2 cups of decaffeinated coffee now. I ran out of decaf the other day, and then Josh had to go to the shops or something, and he brought back, he goes, oh, I've got you some decaf coffee, which is really good. So I've had 2 cups now, but I've got to just, that'll do me for the rest of the day now. I won't have any more, I don't think. So potato, sausages, celery, and a heap of celery. I like celery. Celery's excellent. It's good fibre and it's good vitamins. Celery, onion, potato, sausages. And I put in 2 cans of tomatoes, tinned tomatoes with, they have basil and something else in them. They're herbs. They've got herbs in them. My tomato crops didn't work this year, so I'm pretty disappointed. I hope they work next year. I want to make a heap of tomato relish and just preserves and things that I can put away. And I'll just have the sausage casserole, I have it with a bit of rice, just to make it go a bit further, so it lasts a bit longer. We use a lot of rice in our diet. We're pretty much like the Koreans and Chinese and Japs and the Asian peoples. We use a lot of rice for our base food. Although rice is even getting expensive. Yeah, it's a hearty meal. It's very hearty. Really good in winter. The other thing I like to make is I buy bits of chuck steak, which is the cheapest steak you can buy because it's very tough. And I do a 24-hour crock pot. I'll just chuck that in with a heap of veggies. I might put some sweet potato, carrot, pumpkin, celery, spinach, onion, and your chuck steak, and just let it sit in the crock pot for 24 hours, and then, oh my gosh, it's delicious, and the meat is so soft. That's what I'm going to have to eat soon because I won't be able to chew anymore. Things like that. Yeah, potatoes are great. They're so versatile. I love potatoes. I like making potato bake as well. And potato bake with sweet potato and pumpkin through it as well. With sweet potato, pumpkin, bacon, potato, cream, and onion, and garlic, and mushroom. Oh, now I want to do it, but it's so expensive for potatoes now. They're very dear over here. It's like $7.50 for a 2-kilogram bag of potatoes over here. Yeah, 24 hours slow cook in the crock pot. No, you can do it onto a 24-hour slow cook. So you put it on, you leave it, say you put it on 5 o'clock in the afternoon, and by 5 p.m. the next day, that's when you turn it off of cooking. It's like a pressure cooker, and yeah, you can do it less than 24 hours, but if you want the best result for something like chuck steak, you do it overnight in 24 hours. You do a 12-hour if you want. I like to go 24 hours. It just makes it divine. It's melt in your mouth and the flavours infuse and it's really tasty. Yeah, you could do it for 10 hours too. Yeah. Yeah, it is expensive for the potatoes, yeah. $7.50 was the last price I paid for a 2-kilogram bag of potatoes. At one stage they were up at $8 for a 2-kilo bag. They went down to $7.50. I try to buy the ones that are nobody wants and they've sat there and then they discount them. But you get a lot of wastage with those because half of the time, half the potatoes are rotten. But when I get them, I'll plant the rotten ones in the ground and they'll sprout up and then they'll make a whole heap of new potatoes. But I just don't have enough potato room. I'd like to just do an entire paddock of potatoes if I could. But it's not cold enough here for long enough during the year to do potatoes. Need to go somewhere like Dorrigo. That's where they grow all the potatoes. Up on the north coast hinterland. There's big potato farms out there. And that's where most of the potatoes come from that we eat and buy. Come from up Dorrigo. What did you think of Ricky's channel? He's pretty talented. It's getting really good. I was having trouble when I was trying to, he kept cutting off, well, I kept getting it where it was saying that it was not cut off, but like it would just freeze. Yeah, and I do it also with, if I want spring onions, and my spring onions have died off, I just go and buy a new batch and stick them in the ground, and they'll grow their roots back out. And then you've got spring onions all the time. It's a very cheap way of doing it. Oh, you're talking about Ricky's channel with the music? He's right into it. Does well. He'll go far. I should hire myself out as a talent spotter. I'm good at picking people who are going to go somewhere. There's potential for people. There's actually a lot of talent. I see a lot of really talented people. There's a couple of the young ladies that I watch that... There's one young lady I've been seeing lately. She's got a horse channel. Hannah and Faith, it's called. Hazel Faith. Faith. I think it's Hazel. Yeah, Hazel and Faith. I don't know why I said Hannah. Hannah just came into my mind. Hannah. Where's Hannah from? Hanna-Barbera. Cartoons. Probably because I spoke about Ellie having cartoon eyes. But Hazel and Faith, and she did a little short video, and she actually sang the song for the short video. I was really shocked at how good she sings. She's really good. I thought, girl, you got a country music career there if you put your mind to it. Yeah, it's very hardworking with the trucking and stuff. And I like watching the scenery. When he's doing the driving, you get to see all the scenery. And then when he's not driving, you get to hear the music. But he's starting to he's starting to write a lot of songs, and he's making all his original stuff now. That's when you start getting traction, when you can do your original stuff. I can't remember the original stuff that I do. Or the next day, I have no idea what I've just done. I think I probably do the same thing over and over again and don't even realise it. That's probably what's happening. I pull out the guitar and people run away. It seems to be what happens. It's funny though. I love it. I just like seeing people get somewhere. People that have talent. I hate that it gets wasted. You see these young people that are just full of life and full of talent, and it just doesn't go anywhere. And there's all this rubbish that they expect people to buy that's not really talented. And there's real talent that just sits there and does nothing. Like, oh, New York, where you are has extremely good buskers. My goodness, I've been watching some of them. There's a lot of them down in the subway. There's some African-American guys down in the subway. Oh, it's two older gentlemen. They are amazing. And they're not even putting themselves on YouTube. Somebody else is filming them and just showing them off on YouTube. They're not even on YouTube. I don't even think they even own a cell phone. But boy, can they sing. Pretty crazy, like... Yeah, that's right. They don't have to pay some agent to get themselves out there. They can get themselves out there by themselves. That is exactly right. It is good for that. Yeah, that's right. Anything people are passionate about. There's a girl that I saw. She was on the shorts. I didn't subscribe to her. I thought about it, and then I thought, oh, I probably won't watch very often. But I do think it's interesting. All she does is makes funny sounds right next to the microphone. Like, she just makes sounds, and people seem to love it. Like, she might go, or something like this, and that's all she's doing. Weird sounds. But she has the microphone on her face, like you can see her. She's a very attractive looking girl. And she just does these strange sounds and whispering and all this weird stuff. And she gets like a lot of people really like that stuff. It's good for people with disabilities. They like that. They like that stimulation through sound. Does them good. Well, that's right. And talent agents as human, they don't always get it right. It's really, I mean, it's really money driven, the talent world. It's not what you know or how good you are, it's who you know and how good you'll literally have to suck up to them to get anywhere, which is pretty crappy. I love just going on the streets and watching buskers. I did a big busking thing at Dubbo one time. Me and Josh went out. We took everything. We had all our amplifiers and everything. It was crazy. And we were at the rotunda in the middle of Dubbo. And it was right on lunchtime when we got our permit for, because you have to, everybody wants to go to the rotunda. Everybody. So it's booked out all the time. So we got a lunchtime 2-hour spot. And it was pretty good. And people seemed to be enjoying it. But then, money-wise, I think we walked away with $7. That was it. Also, I got left in the middle of a song to finish the song by myself. Yeah, that's what it says, ASMR. See, I don't know what that is, but these things seem to be very popular now. Yeah, it's good for learning stuff, that's right. If you don't know how to do something, it's really good to help you learn how to do something. I'm getting burnt in the heat. I'm going to move back a bit. Oh. I'm feeling a little bit lazy today. I haven't been seeing Big Pipes doing any shows the last few days. He seems to have gone quiet the last couple of weeks. Must have some other things on, which is good. Be busy. He's probably out riding around because it's summer. Riding his motorbikes all over the place. Oh, he's a bit of a stunt man. He's pretty game, actually. I'd be terrified to do the stops that he does on his motorbike. I nearly pass out sometimes when I'm watching the unicycle, electric unicycle guys. They're so fast. Oh, I just think, oh my God, if you get hurt on this, you're going to get hurt. There's nothing to protect you at all. But I do like watching them when they're going through all these tunnels and stuff. Such a big city. Concrete jungle. It's exciting to look at from far away. I wouldn't want to go and I wouldn't really want to live there, I don't think, but it is an exciting looking place. There's people everywhere, all the time. Oh, I'm going to move that over the top of the battery pack so it doesn't break down and catch. Oh, has he? So he hasn't been on. Yeah, I looked for him this morning. The little blue light that says he's actually on YouTube was on, but he didn't come on. He might just be taking a break. Yeah, it's very dangerous. But they seem to be fine. Like, I've never seen them have a bad accident. They seem to be knowing what they're doing. They're very sensible guys. They're not reckless with other people's, like, they're careful around the other vehicles and stuff. They are careful. But they're so quick. I think it's just such a foreign thing, having an electric scooter. I don't understand how it works. Like, obviously, it must be like riding a horse or something, because you've got to lean a certain way to go a direction or something. But it just would be really hard to not have something to hang on to. I'd be wanting some handlebars. Unicycle with handlebars, but then it wouldn't really be a unicycle, would it? That'd be a weird thing. I don't even think it's possible to make a unicycle. AI could probably design one. If anyone out there has an AI thing that can design things, ask it to make a unicycle with handlebars that is rideable. And then post it, and I'll watch it. I want to see. Getting a lot of sun now. It's really nice. I could even join the old Chapo. Let's go over where Chapo is. Chapo! There's a miniature Eiffel Tower. Oh, good Lord. Oh no, maybe I won't sit next to you, Chapo. I might sit over here. Here we are. And put this in the shade, where it's not going to be overly crazy. Might even sit on the ground for a minute. I'll have to get myself out and about shortly with Ellie. I have been on here all morning. I'm just checking to see if I can see any tadpoles this morning. Oh, hello! Yep, there's about 6 of them I can see straight away. They seem pretty happy with the extra water. That big fat one that was there yesterday, or the day before. He's got legs. Now he's got legs. He's going to be a frog. Hello! Oh, so cute. Hang on, I'm going to put myself over here in the shade. Otherwise I'm going to blow up that battery bank. Ah, here we go. It's good to sometimes sit on the floor, even a hard floor. It's good for your body. You always have to have comfort. Hi, Jose. That's all right. Ah. Sweetie, go away. That's all right. You don't have to worry about that. I don't speak much Spanish. I wished I could. I don't even think I can speak any Spanish. I should start learning. It's a very prominent language. Can you speak Spanish, Wanda? I do know that they do teach Americans how to speak Spanish in school, I think. They learn Spanish, or at least the basics. Oh, Chapo! Good Lord. Good Lord. Chapo. Oh, come on. Be a good boy. Be a good boy. Oh, my goodness. Bobby, be a good boy. You're being silly. No. He's just going to keep on going at me. He's really getting a little bit pushy again. I think I'll hide from him over here. There we go. He'll probably follow me again, but might get rid of him for a minute or two. Okay, there we go. Oh, different part of the garden. Yeah, thinking, okay, so I'm going to limit myself by 10:30. My mum, don't you and Chapo stop fighting. Oh, good Lord. She's hissing at him, but she's going right up to him and being silly. I don't know why she's bothering doing that. Mama, you can't come up here, hiss at him and then expect him to not react. He's going to react. He's such a happy boy. Oh, okay, yeah. Yeah. I'm going to have to learn some. I think my daughter learnt some Spanish when she was at school. She can speak a few different languages. She taught herself some Russian, and she was writing in Russian. She learnt the Russian alphabet and was writing in Russian at some point. She can speak Mandarin. I think they've taught themselves Korean. Both the girls have taught themselves Korean. Rachel, the one who was singing Jolene the other night, Rachel, she watches K-dramas. She's the one who put me onto K-dramas. I thought K-dramas would have been terrible, but then I watched them and then I just liked them. I like the cinematography. And also the other thing I like about the K-dramas is they're very respectful. They show you very good morals and values. Very different from American or Western TV. It's very much about the family unit and doing the right thing by the family unit, which is really cool. They just do things very differently it's just a different way of viewing things and the cinematography and the way that they do it. It's a little hard to get used to it at first, but once you do, it's really cool. And, oh, this sunshine's making me want to go to sleep. I'm going to have to wake myself up. Poor Miss Ellie is going to be needing me to be alert and directing things properly. I just wondered right then, okay, so my glasses the sun just went on my glasses and it was like really, really hot on my face where my glasses are. I wonder when people have contact lenses in, if the sun going on their contact lens has the same effect like a magnifying glass, if they were to look towards the sun. You'd have to be careful with that, I imagine. Could fry your eyeballs. Yeah, I can't pick things up very. I'm still trying to learn Korean. I've been trying to learn Korean for the last 2 years. I'm just struggling. I know 감사합니다, that means thank you. 사랑해 is 사랑해, I think is I love you. What else? 안녕, that means no. 네 is yes, I think. Well, that's what it seems to mean. But sometimes then I watch a different drama and it means a different thing on the other drama. It's like they have a very different dialect. It's very strange. Arabic's really hard to learn. My neighbour used to try and teach me Arabic years ago, and I just was hopeless. I learned a couple of words and now I've forgotten them. I can't remember them at all. I think I learned the very basics, you know, hello, how are you, and that was about it. And same with the Samoan. I learnt to, I could understand Samoan quite well, but I couldn't speak it. But if they were having a conversation around me, I could pick up what the conversation was about, but I just couldn't speak it. But I can say, e talofa wa mai ui, me ui a whawhatai. So that's both a question and a response. So talofa is hello, wa mai ui is a question of how are you. Me ui a whawhatai is I'm well, thank you. I used to know quite a bit more, but I can't remember any of it nowadays. Learned a little bit of Maori language. I know what puku is. It means stomach. Food in the puku. Kia ora is hello. Oh, there's a few different things. German. Die Liebe des Herrn ist wunderbar für mich. That's supposed to be the love of God is so wonderful to me. French is L'amour de Dieu est si chose pour moi. Again, the love of God is wonderful to me. That's pretty much all I can think of. Anything else, I have no idea. What time is it here? It's 10:23 in the morning. I think there would be apps to help learn. It's just remembering to want to do it. I want to do it when I want to do it, but I don't remember to do it. It's probably just being lazy. It's an effort. It's too much of an effort. Probably being lazy about it all. What time is it there, Jose? Oh. I'm going to have to think about what I'm going to do with Ellie today. She had yesterday off, so I've got to make sure that she doesn't give me a hard time at all. She might try to. 9:30 p.m. Oh, yeah. So you are 1 hour backwards and 12 hours behind, 13 hours behind me. Right, let me find my shoes. I'm going to get... Oh, I just got hit in the head with the thing. I'm going to get Ellie. Might even just do some basics with her again, and I want to go underneath her. This is what I want to do. I want to be able to pass through underneath her legs. This is my goal. When I can conquer that, I will then know that I will be able to trust her, to be able to fully trust her and be more, more confident around her if I can do that. I used to do it with Arrow. Arrow was an Appaloosa I had many years ago that I trained up, and then we sold him. He went to a lady who was doing showing with him and Western showing, which was really good. I just need to find my socks. There they are. Oh my goodness, hang on. Be stuck in the corner for a moment. Oh, here we go. Get this. I bought a new lunch lip thing. Haven't used it yet. I'll wait till the other one's completely broken, then I'll use it when the other one's completely finished with. Alright, I need to get onto Oh wow, that's bad. Just need to pull that off. That hurts. Wow, that's bad. I need to get myself a damn thing. It's going to be hot. It's going to be hot out riding. So I need to get a lighter, not too hot, lighter clothing on so I don't burn up, but don't get overheated. Oh, what the heck? I'll just grab my normal. Actually, no, that's going to be too hot still. I'll just use oh, where's my? Here we go. This will do. All right, that'll do me. Basic sun cover, but cool enough where I don't overheat. That's what I've got to be careful of overheating these days. Overheating is a danger for me. I can have a lot of problems very quickly if I forget to drink, which I've just reminded myself now. I need to have a drink of water very quickly. Okay. Rightio. Especially because I ate salt and vinegar chips. That's going to dry me out. Yeah, I'm actually extremely dry today. I can see it. My skin looks like it's a dinosaur. But that's all right. We'll get by. Now, put the boots on. The other boots on. Maybe I can just do some, I might just do some, I might not put the saddle on right now. I might just do some, I might try the Volt roller today and see if I can do some, if I can get up on her with using that, if she'll let me do it. She might not like it. I don't know. Oh, look, they're doing it again. They're doing more cloud seeding. Okay, puppies, I want you to go in your house for now because I'm going to try and concentrate with the horse. In your house. In your house. There you go. I can't remember how to do the damn other thing. I'm not going to worry about the big expensive thing today. I'm just going to... I don't know if it's connecting again. Okay, that's going around the wrong way. We need to turn it... I don't know if it's connecting again. Okay, that's going around the wrong way. We need to turn it this way. All right, there she is. Now, don't you reach up and get that though, Missy. Let me move the camera back a little bit more, just for a minute. Goodness me. That's not really very clever there. Okay, there we go. Nope, that's not working either. I can't tell what I'm doing. There we go. Right, I'll be back in just a minute. See how I go. I'm going to try the Volt roller and see how I go. Haven't used this on her for a while. She might not be pleased about it. She might be upset with it. Oh, maybe. Need to grab. What I'll do is I'll get the okay. So, not sure how this is going to go down. Might be very good. We'll see how we go. Em. Yeah, Puppy. Yeah, Puppy. Oh, girl. I know it's going to be hot, isn't it? Oh, it won't work for too long. Oh, you're doing good. Too hot. It's finally starting to fit you, Mummy. Lovely girl. Alright. So, as I said, it's split reins here. We'll see how we go. There's your tiny cruds stuck in your hair. Get them out. Good girl. Good job. Oh, thank you. Look at that. You've really been very helpful. Look at that. Very gentle. Good girl. Let's be gentle. Get this out of here. Ah. Ow, that hurt. All the buggers, these things, aren't they? Very quite not nice. Poor Henry's got some too. We've got to get more out of him too. Let's see how we go. She doesn't have much of a mane, this girl. Her mane is very short. Not long and flowing. That's why everyone thinks she's a boy, because her hair's short. That's very much a trait of her breeding. Not very much of a mane and tail with the appy. Certain breeds like Alyssa just don't have it. Oh, what a good girl. You're just beautiful. So beautiful. The airplane coming around. Not a big one, but an airplane all the same. There's clouds everywhere. Let's have a look at these freaks. Oh, lovely job. Bleeding somewhere. How am I bleeding? Why am I bleeding? Am I bleeding or are you bleeding? Who's bleeding? What's it bleeding? Oh, it's where the spike got me. Great job. Doing a great job. Lovely. Good girl. Yeah, they're definitely trying to make it rain here. That's for sure. Now, I'm not sure how much of this is going to work, if at all. Might not work. But we'll give it a go. Can only try. Let's see what happens. Oh, let's see how well this does. She's like, oh, this feels a bit strange. Yeah, it's a bit weird. It is a little bit weird. It does feel a bit weird. That's for sure. I don't think I would buy one of these ever again, though. I mean, it's all right for here and there, but they're just very strange to work with. Maybe it's just me and I've got to get used to them. So I've got to give them a tie up here. Give them a tie there. Right, now hang on a second and I'm going to come and bring this in here so you can see what's going on. Just give me a second. Right, now, let me turn this. Okay, so I've got the Volt roller on and it's looking pretty weird. I can't see anything though. I don't know. Hang on. Oh! Oh! Oh, she says, I'm not happy. Look at this eye on her. She's very much, she's like, what do you expect me to do? So I'm going to stick this here. Actually, no, that's not going to work. Okay, maybe we go here. Oh, that's not going to work either. Good Lord. It's just not the day for me. I'm just trying to figure out a place to put this where it'll sit nicely and you'll be able to see what's going on without it being... Okay. Yeah, you'll probably get... No, you won't get very much. You won't get a very big... No, that's not going to really give you much of a... Right, hold on. We'll go down here. Probably being further down might be the way to go. I'll just stand it down here and pop it back here. I just don't want to get it in the heat. Oh, God. In the extreme heat and ruin it because of it. Because of the extreme heat. Hold on. Well, that's not going to work either. Okay, that's not going to work. All right. We'll go here. That might work there. Okay, that might be okay. Just don't she'll freak herself out and she'll freak me out if that's the case. There we go. All right. Could be a disaster. I'm not sure yet if it's going to be bad or good. Either or. There we go. Now it's not in the heat. What I want to do is I want to see if I can get her to allow me to do a little more. I better clean up that poop. Girl. It's like, well, I had a bit of a rest. You did have a rest, which was good. Good that you had a rest, Sally. We won't work too hard for too long. We just want to make sure we're connecting today because we didn't do anything yesterday. Today we want to be connecting on some level. So you might see it, you might not. I don't know yet. She's in her very lazy moment right now. Lazy morning. Come on. Oh, she's very tired. Yep. Come on. I'm not bothered by this whatsoever. Look at that. Come on. Back. Back. Need to get the feet moving. Back. Yep. Come on. Come on. Lazy bones. Now I'm having to crack it a little harder. Need a better whip. This one doesn't crack. Well, it should. Sudi, go home. I did tell you to go home. Hup. Now we're getting some. Now we're getting somewhere. Good girl. Yeah, walk on. Turn. And this way. Walk on. Good girl. Come on. Keep moving. Good girl. Keep moving. Good girl. That's better. Walk on. Let's go. I know I'm not very animated this morning, am I? I'm not really giving you any kind of... I'm not really making you feel like you need to keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Sudi, go home. Papa, go home. In your house now. Yep. Up. Come on. Hey, come in. Come in. Come in. We're very sleepy. Come in. Come in. We're a bit too tired. We don't really want to do anything. So we'll come over here. And we'll just do some practicing stuff. So what I'll do, we're not going to be doing much today. I'm just too tired myself. I'm not into it really. I should do it, but I'm not into it. It's gotten loose now. Going up. Yeah, that's right. We're going to go up. All right. Oh yeah, let's go for another wander. Let's go for another wander. Girl, let's go. Up we get. She's like, no. Get up. Get up. Come on, masking nice. Let's go. Yep. Come on, mask nicely. Good girl, that's better. Settle down, don't be too crazy. Turn, and I don't need you to go crazy, I just need you to have a bit of a trot. Just a bit of a trot. Good girl, that's all. And roll. Just so you got used to it, so you're used to it. That's all I'm asking. Come on. Sudie, go home. Seriously, go home. Okay. Think you're going to stand here? Whoa. Good girl. Good job. Now if you walk and stand. And wait. Stop. And wait. Good girl. Stay right there. I'm going to pop these dogs away. You stay there while I pop the dogs away. Stay right there. Good girl. In your house. Papa. Your house now. Papa. So, Ellie. You ask you to stand. Stay. I'm in the house. In the house. Good girl, Ellie. Oh. Wow. Oh. Come on, Ellie. Come on. Ellie. Come on. Come on. Come around. Come around. Turn around. Come in. Nice. Good girl. Come in. Come on. Ellie. See, she's just not really paying much attention right now. Sorry if I'm taking a long time. I'm just trying to see. I can't see anything. I'm half blind. Okay. Let's see what I can't see anything. It's just 0, I think. Oh, that's all right. It's all good. No, we don't do that. We don't do that. Remain nice and calm. Good girl. Come up here. Okay, so I'm just going to do a little bit of movement with her. And she's like, what are you doing? Bit uncomfortable with that. We're not used to it. So bit uncomfy. Yeah, I know. We're going to take it nice and easy. Yeah. Just relax and drop. Just relax and drop. Good girl. Relax. Just relax. Oh, but I just don't want to do that. Look at that lip. You are relaxing. Your lip hanging. Oh, so good. Oh, that is love. Love. Yeah. Good girl. So I'm going to go towards the under. She's acting a bit strained about that. She doesn't like that very much. She's probably wondering what it is I'm trying to do. It's okay. What am I doing? What am I doing? A bit different from the saddle, isn't it? It's a little bit different, but it's one way of doing something. I'm just going to grab this chair, this thing. I'm not prepared to pull on her at the moment. I don't think it's a good idea, so I'm going to bring this around and I might just do this for today. It's an exercise of being very... Hey! Pepsi! Chocolate! Enough! Being ridiculous. Very cloudy today. I don't like that lock in that one. Let's do a bit of... You might protest a little about this. There we go. So I'm on here with the Volt Roller. It's a very different feel for her from the saddle. Good. Relax. Good girl. Very different. We don't have a bridle on. We're just sitting here with this. We're just going to let her realise that we're here. Swing our legs around. Good girl. Good. Good girl. And we'll... Good. Relax. Good girl. So she's just realising that I'm on and what I'm doing. So I'm just going to do a few different moves. Good girl. Right, this is about the highest up I've gone on her. And I don't want to go any further just yet. She's getting used to me. Good girl. She's having a sniff. She's relaxing. I'm going to try a bit more higher up. Good girl. Good job. Good job. So, this is like the first time I've really gotten this high up. And I'm about to... Good girl. I'm actually debating on whether or not to go any higher. Okay, do you reckon I can do it? I'm not ready to let go yet. No. Okay, that's a good start for me. Like, that's a good start for me and for her. We've not done that before, so that's a good start. I'm pretty impressive with that. I'm pretty happy with that. I'm trying not to... So I'll go for a walk and get a feel for how she's feeling when we're moving around. It's a very different thing, using a bolt roller to do this kind of thing. Very strange. Feels very weird. And it's odd for her too. She's not used to it. Like, she's had it on a couple of times, but she's not used to it with me doing stuff on it. So a little more getting her used to this kind of thing. You can see when I'm moving, she's reacting a little concerned. Yeah, well, good. Good girl. Good job. Lisa, good job. You did a good job. You did a good job. You did. Oh, so what I'm trying. Good girl. Oh, you're very good. I know, it's a bit of a scary thing to do. It's a bit of a new thing to do. It's a bit scary for her. She's probably feeling a little bit like, what the heck? And I am a bit nervous about it all. I am a bit apprehensive about it. I'm glad though that I actually got to a point where I almost stood up. Like, I felt like I could have stood right up, but my nerves just got the best of me. So I think until I practice a little bit more and my balance is really good and on point, I won't get to that point. I might just one day do it. I don't know. We'll see what happens, but it's definitely a good trust exercise, that is for certain. And she seems to be very calm about it all. She's very calm, very considerate. Yeah, you're a very considerate girl. You are a very considerate young lady. You are. So I just want to practice more things around touching underneath and around going around the front end and the belly and things like that. Getting up and under, getting round, things like that. Wrapping my feet around her and things like that around here. Like what she would have happen when she's with, good girl, when she's with the farrier, because he has to wrap himself around her legs. But it's me getting a feel for her, doing it myself. Good girl. And feeling like I can actually make that happen at some point. So I'm going to snuffle up because my way around here and give it a scratch on the butt. Oh, good. Good girl. Yeah. Good girl. I went right round her bum. I'm scared to do that. That just freaked me out. Okay, I did it, but nothing from her, just anxiousness from me. It's ridiculous, I know. It's really stupid, but it's something that I am working on, despite not really wanting to put myself at risk like that. But she's one that I will do it with. I will definitely try with. Definitely will. We're going to ask her to humble the head a little bit. She just had a little bit of a dig with me then. So I'm asking her to just keep her head on a low for me. Good girl. Low. Good girl. Good job. Thank you. Yeah, pay attention and drop. Nice. Good girl. You get a nice reward for that. He's looking at Henry. Henry's over the other side, being Henry. Ellie. And it's a very different feel to having a saddle on for her. I'll remove it for now. It's a weird thing to be. It's weird for me to use. It's good, exercise-wise, it's good. It feels very strange for both her and me. So that was a good little, we haven't used it for a bit. It was a good little use of it. Nice little try. Oh, such a good girl. And literally, that's all I'm going to do for now. Maybe later this afternoon we might do something else, but today I think that's just fine for now. I'm happy just doing that. Like, that's a big trust I had to have to get her to let me stand up like that was pretty crazy for me to trust her in that way. So I'll be back in just a second. I'm just going to take this stuff over and I'll be back in just a second. I'm glad I did that. Okay, Bubby. That's done. How's it going? Very good job. Good girl. Thank you. Thanks for listening. And allowing me to sit like that and climb up on the back like that. That can't be an easy thing to do. Because I'm freaking out. Yes, I am. You're doing fine. Yeah. So that was a good little exercise. Thanks for anyone who's watching. I don't know, but hello, 2 Acre Farm. Oh, was she sniffing the phone? Hi, Stella. How you doing? Yeah. Did you see? I don't know, Josh, if you just saw, but I stood up on her partially. I actually stood up. But I kept a hold of the handlebars. But I stood up. It was crazy. Yeah, I felt pretty strange. I was a bit nervous, but we're getting there. We are getting there. Oh, Wanda's gone. Bye, Wanda. Oh. All right, well, Ellie's eating the phone, so I'm going to have a break now. I'm going to go and have a break. I'm actually amazed at how much progress I just did. So I'm pretty pleased. Thanks all for watching. Bye.